Good morning, everybody, on this Friday, November 15th. And I have my glasses on today because I woke up to a very red eye. It is still a little bit swollen and a little bit pink, but it's this one right here. It's not as bad as it was. It was very, very red. Now, I was laying in bed last night, and just before I was going to sleep, it got real itchy. I think, it's gonna sound terrible, but I think I got a dog hair in it. Because Lord knows, I got two dogs, and they're both very hairy. So it doesn't happen often, but I think I got a dog hair in my eyeball right before bed, and then because it was in there and I didn't get it out before going to sleep, because I kind of just went to sleep, it, you know, got super red and stuff. It's not itchy or anything, it's just, it feels kind of puffy, which would make sense if I had a hair in my eye all night, you know what I mean? But it doesn't hurt, and it's not itchy, it's just a little bit puffy. Anyhow, I'm heading into the office to get my required time frame in the office. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Anyhow, I am going to be in the office for a few hours, and then I'm gonna head home. And it is cold outside, 35 degrees according to my car right now, and it's probably still dropping. But I've got a Powerade Zero here, and I've got a runny nose and a Quest bar. That's how I'm starting my day off today, and I'll be home at like 12. So I will probably just eat my same old, my chicken quesadilla and a salad is probably what I'll end up eating for lunch. So anyway, I haven't decided what I'm gonna do tomorrow yet. Haven't decided what dessert I'm gonna make for Neil's birthday. I just don't know. So, I mean, I'm gonna just go to the grocery store and buy like a small cake that people can eat, because Lord knows my family is such snobs. I love them, I do, but they're all a bunch of snobs. And if you say there's anything like different, they won't eat it. They just won't. So, ran into it at Christmas, had everybody over at Christmas time because I'm not a bitch. Excuse my language, sorry, that still grinds my gears a little bit that my brother... Okay, story time. I'm not gonna give you the reason why. I think I might have even told you guys this before. I'm not gonna give you the reason why, but a few years ago, my brother, literally, we were talking about having Thanksgiving at his house. It was early October, and we were talking about having Thanksgiving at his house. I think it was 2 years ago. And out of the blue, it was, we're not having the kids' birthday, we're not having Thanksgiving. So he has 6 kids, 3 of them are all on the same birthday. So he used to host us 4 days a year for the birthdays. Like I said, 3 had the same birthday, and then actually 2 of them, their birthdays are a couple weeks apart. They're both in January, but they're a couple weeks apart. So we would celebrate their 2 birthdays the same day, and then their other kid, their 6th kid, has a birthday in March. So he had 2 birthdays in January, 3 in October, and 1 in March. So we would go to his house 3 times a year for birthdays and Thanksgiving. Sometimes Easter. I shouldn't say that. We went over there for Easter. So we went over to his house 5 times a year. We had everybody to my house for the 2 kids' birthdays and Christmas. So I would have everybody over 3 times a year. Oh, and my birthday and John's birthday as well. So 5 times a year for me, and him and his wife's birthdays are 2 weeks apart. So he would have 6 times a year, I would have 5 times a year that everybody would come over, okay? Not crazy difficult. He always made the same thing: spaghetti, meat sauce, and homemade bread, and a cake. And then Thanksgiving, of course, would be a bigger ordeal or to do. But for birthdays, that was it: spaghetti, meat sauce, cake, right? So nothing like crazy over the top or anything like that. Yeah, 2 years ago, we were getting ready to go over to his house for his kid's birthday. We were planning for Thanksgiving, like, cause we brought stuff, you know, like we would always bring stuff. Like my sister-in-law would do the turkey and like the homemade bread, because that was her thing, and then they would do mashed potatoes, and then like the rest of us would bring stuff. Like I would bring corn typically. My sister or my mom used to do waffles, and then my dad would bring a ton of desserts because he would go to Costco and get a bunch of desserts. So like we would all bring stuff, and they would just do, like I said, the turkey, the mashed potatoes, and bread. Everything else, and stuffing, because the stuffing would be in the turkey. But everything else was done, you know, brought over. Anyway, long story short, too late. Out of the blue, we were like 2 weeks from his kid's birthday, and we were like, okay, so what day are we having your kid's birthday? What day should we come over? And he's like, oh, Dad needs to talk to you about that. Like in front of everybody. It wasn't just me, but in front of everybody. And all of a sudden it was, we're no longer going to your brother's house. Ever again. And it was like, what? My dad told me a reason. I don't know that that's the case. I honestly think that it might have something to do with my dietary restrictions. They don't want to have to accommodate me. Not that I've ever asked them to, ever. Like that birthday, I was planning on eating meat sauce. That was what I was gonna eat. I wasn't gonna ask them to accommodate anything for me. I've never asked anyone to accommodate anything for me in my diet, ever. Either I just won't eat, or I will selectively eat, or whatever. I've never asked anybody to do anything special for me in my diet. I just haven't. But I have a feeling that that might be part of it. There's a different reason that my dad told me. I don't agree with that reason either. I'm not going to discuss it because it has to do with one of my other siblings. Honestly, I think a lot of it comes down to my brother. He is who he is, and he's very religious, and he thinks that he's better than the rest of us. You know, for various different reasons and various life decisions that people have made. He thinks he's better than the rest of us, and that's fine, you know. We're all entitled to our own opinions, and he has his reasons for thinking that. He's very religious, and my siblings are not. I have a very strong, I don't want to go into it. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down. My rant is over for this morning. I love my family, I love my brother. They just sometimes bother me. I don't know that he's gonna come over to my house. Like I said, not because I'm making anything crazy. I'm literally gonna be making roast beef and green beans, and I told them that in the text message when I sent it out. Said we're gonna have roast beef, green beans, and a regular cake and a sugar-free dessert. Put that right in the text message. I have not heard back from my brother, so I don't know if they're coming. I'm not even gonna ask them directly. I will ask my dad if he's aware and then make my dad deal with it, because I'm not doing that. So, all right, I'm gonna put the camera down. I'm gonna drive the rest of the way to work, and rant is over for the day. I love my family, but that doesn't mean we have to agree on everything. I'll see you guys later today. Bye. Well, y'all, it is 5 o'clock. My eye looks good. Can you see it? It looks good. No more red. I'm here with my husband. It's all blurry. Here with my husband, and my two young men are in the back seats. There's Neil and Nick, and they're playing Pokemon because some new Pokemon game came out today. I don't even know what it's called.
Two new Pokemon games.
Two new Pokemon. Are they each playing?
Sword and Shield. Nick has got the shield, Neil has the sword.
Oh.
Right? You got shield, Nick has sword, or Neil, you have sword and Nick has shield?
Oh yeah.
They
Whatever, they're playing Pokemon.
Well, I'm not, because mine's in the charger.
Oh, you didn't bring it with you?
Yeah.
Neil's playing Pokemon in the backseat. We are going to Texas Roadhouse for dinner. Because I was feeling Texas Roadhouse, to be honest with you. John said Buffalo Wild Wings, and I said, well, let's get steak tonight and get wings tomorrow. because my brother's coming over tomorrow to celebrate his birthday with us.
We don't know if he may
his
want to
birthday's
stay for Survivor Series.
I don't think Survivor Series is tomorrow, buddy.
I don't know.
No, I mean on Sunday.
Oh, it's Sunday, Survivor Series?
Yeah.
I don't know. This is wrestling
Gotta
stuff.
be this week or next week.
Anywho, we're heading to dinner. If the person in front of us ever decides to turn, we're gonna be heading to dinner. Problem is they're turning to the left, we're turning to the right. So we just have to sit here and wait. And it's 5:08, so it's like rush hour time period. Everybody's
This little back
coming,
road.
yeah, this backcountry road. Problem is the speed limit on this little backcountry road is 50.
Yep.
So, or 55, it's actually 55 right here.
Yep.
It's 50 like a half a mile down that way, but where we're at right now it's 55. So you got a bunch of people like that are heading home right now.
Did you just try to knock it out?
And it's 55, so. Anyway, we're going to Texas Roadhouse to eat dinner. And I don't know what we're gonna do tonight. We might end up opening the keto crate tonight. Depends on how my husband's feeling, if he's feeling it. Are you feeling it?
Feeling saucy.
I think that means he's gonna drink tonight. Oh, I gotta buy a lottery ticket though. I haven't bought a lottery ticket for tonight, so I need to do that. Anywho, yeah, we're gonna eat dinner and then we'll get home. We'll probably be home maybe around 7:30-ish. So I don't know. We'll have time to film that unboxing of the keto crate if we want to. If we want to. We can wait till tomorrow. Neil works tomorrow, but the rest of us are off all day, so I don't know what we're gonna do yet. I haven't decided yet.
I gotta apply for some jobs.
Yeah, John's gonna apply for some jobs. He's been having a really rough several weeks, and this week was really rough, like rougher than the other several weeks that he's had, so. But the 4 jobs that I applied for last week, I got notice that my name was put in as part of the applicant pool. They're all within my company. I'm not holding my breath for interviews, but my name is at least put in. It's halfway there. But again, that doesn't mean I'm going to get interviews. I have struggled to get interviews as of the last few years, so. To get the job that I have now, I think I probably put in a dozen applications before I finally got this interview, so it's very, very competitive. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down because John wants to listen to sports on the talk radio stuff, so I'm gonna put the camera down so he can listen to the sports stuff.
Turned it off so you can do your thing, babe.
Yes, he turned it off so I could film, so I'm gonna put the camera down now so he can listen to the sports stuff. All right, we'll see you guys later. Well, y'all, we had a little bit of a change of plans. It is 7:30 right now, and while we were at dinner, John got a call from his sister who said, hey, I want to go pick on my son while he's working. So we're actually at, you can't see it in the background, but we're at a bowling alley because she has twin sons and then a younger 3rd son. And the one twin has a job working Friday nights at the bowling alley because all 3 sons actually are in the bowling league here. So one of the twins actually works at the food stand in here. So she's like, I want to harass my son. Do you want to meet us there? John and the boys are in there. I didn't want to play because my arm hurts. My arm's hurted. My arm has hurt for a while. And I think I've told that to you all. Ever since the summer, like my upper arms, if I move them the incorrect direction, they get like, it feels like I pull a muscle. It's weird. I don't feel like going to physical therapy. If I went to physical therapy, we'd probably get fixed, but I don't feel like it. Anyway, long story short, too late. John and the boys are in here with their cousins, or John's nephews, and his sister playing bowling. I just ran over to the Target, which is right in the next lot. But like the parking lots and stuff are connected. So I went to the Target and I went to the Wegmans, and the Target and the Wegmans are literally right beside each other. So there's a 100% cranberry juice in the Wegmans that John prefers because it's like half the price of a full-blown 100% cranberry juice anywhere else. So I got him some cranberry juice. I got him some 100% pineapple juice, which he likes the 2 of those. So I got him cranberry and apple juice, or pineapple juice, and I got some. That store does have some of the Lily's chocolate, so I ate a half a candy bar. And I'm gonna eat the other half too. Yeah. Anyway, I'm about to head back in there. I think they've got like another 20 minutes or so on the clock. This bowling alley in the evenings, they rent the lanes by the hour. And you can have as many players as you want, up to the 5. You can have 1 through 5, and it's the same price for the lane for the hour. And then you play as many games as you can in that hour. So they do it a little bit differently than some other places. And they don't do it like this like other times, just in like the Friday, Saturday night kind of a thing. But anyway, I just wanted to check in and tell you guys that the plans had changed. Yeah. All right. I will see you guys later. Bye. Well, y'all, it is time for bed. John's actually already asleep in bed. And it's not even that late. It is 10:48, so it's not super late, but John is already in bed and he's already sort of like in between the awake and sleep right now. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap up the day. By the time I went inside, they only had about 15 or 20 minutes left in bowling. And then we came back here and I edited my Ipsy Ultimate unboxing. So, and the boys watched wrestling. And that is the end of our evening. Tomorrow I'm going to try to film a foundation review, even though I've got like this ugly thing on my lip, which you guys can't see right now, but it hurts. So I'm going to try to do a foundation review tomorrow, and I don't know what else we're going to do. I'm probably going to try to pick out a dessert to make for Neil's birthday, a sugar-free dessert, and then we're probably going to go buy a cake, like just a small cake, nothing like big. I might actually just buy an ice cream cake or something, and leave it at that. Yeah, anyway, today I am thankful that Neil was home and we got to spend time with Neil. That was nice. That doesn't happen often anymore, and I'm very thankful when it does happen. So my son's gonna be 20 on Sunday. Anyway, I hope today was better than yesterday. I hope tomorrow will be just a little bit better than today. I hope you all are having a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.